Should you grow tired of Saro's baubles and trinkets, it would be an honor to host you at the House of the Undying.
You look like you should be dead.
Tony, I'm here to talk to you about the Avengers Initiative.
Hey guys, welcome to the YouTube channel. I'm Zay. This is Cam with 2 bottle caps on his eyes. Don't
These
ask
are just my eyes. You ever see Star? My eyes fell out.
Real quick, if you're new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button, like, share. Appreciate all the support and helps with the algorithm. Today we are reacting to Season 2, Episode 5 of Game of Thrones. We do have a Patreon down below. If you want to subscribe to that, you can get access to full-length reactions along with exclusive reactions if you become a bonbon, which is, you know, a very good tier, so we recommend it. But Cam, you have anything else before we get into the recap?
Just again, we appreciate your love and support. If you like the video, leave a like down below and subscribe to stay tuned for more. It would really mean a lot, and you can hit that bell notification to be notified when we upload the next reaction. But with that being said, Isaiah, what did you just put in your mouth?
It's spicy mango drink. Blech. It's disgusting. If you ever see a Day Chaser seltzer, it's a tequila. Well, it's a tequila mixer drink. Don't get the spicy mango. Top into the recap. Some interesting stuff went down. You know, we had I kind of jump around a little bit. I don't go in order with these recaps, but we saw that Gendry and Arya narrowly escaped death because Tywin arrived actually a day early. And he made Arya I mispronounced the name for him. He made Arya his cupbearer and recognized that it was not a boy. He goes, "This is a girl pretending to be a boy." Arya thought quick, told him it was safer for travel. He thinks she's smart. The Red Woman just gave birth to Satan. Or whatever it was. It crawled out of her vagina. She didn't even really have to push. It kind of just pulled itself out. Tyrion played chess again, basically exposed to his cousin that he knows he's been banging the queen. And yeah, so that's, you know, that's classic Tyrion, always having dirt on somebody somewhere. I did speculate that if Tywin, just to jump back, if Tywin finds out that Arya is Arya, that would make it interesting in an engagement with Robb, because we still know that Robb is on the path of, you know, to go get back his sisters and everything, because obviously Ned's dead. That rhymed. Khaleesi entered Karth. She entered Karth. She almost blew that. She's lucky that what's his name? XQC Duck Sauce, whatever his name is. She's lucky that he pulled Sumai pulled Sumai and basically said, "I'll vouch for them," and let them in. And Baelish tried to hook up with Catelyn, and they have remains of Ned, so he can be buried in the crypt. And with that being said, I think that's the recap. I think that's mostly everything.
It's a pretty good recap. We're not trying to keep the recaps too long. So with that being said, let's get into it. Here we go.
Your son can go on calling himself king in the north. The Starks will have dominion over all lands north of Merk Caitlin, provided he swears me an oath of fealty.
And the wording of this oath?
The same Ned Stark swore to Robert 18 years ago.
Okay.
And in return for my son's loyalty?
In the morning, I'll destroy my brother's army.
Oh, God. You're fucked.
Oh, no.
You'll die for this!
No, wait, it wasn't.
What the heck just happened there, huh?
All right, so Black Demon can kill people.
Can kill people. It just killed Renly.
That's like
that's what you took out of it.
I know it's Renly, damn it. I didn't really like him anyway that much.
Calling yourself king doesn't make you one. And if Renly wasn't a king, I wasn't a queen.
Do you want to be a queen?
No, I want to be the queen.
Well, What was that? I don't like how you looked him up and down.
They won't be able to resist us now. Soon I should be sitting on the Iron Throne.
Nothing is worth what this will cost you, not even the
I'll hear
Iron...
no more about it.
Be like, but bro, you did not see what happened in that cave.
Dude, you need to see this coochie monster. This thing is fucking insane.
And will you bring Lady Melisandre with you?
Well, that's not your concern.
She's a foreigner, preaching a foreign religion. Some believe she whispers orders in your ear and you obey.
That's kind of disrespectful if you're...
They say you're whipped.
We set out for King's Landing without Lady Melisandre.
That's not gonna work. She gonna be like, why?
To Blackwater Bay.
Your Grace, I'm honoured, but my time on the sea was spent evading ships, not attacking them. The other lords won't be happy.
Hard truths cut both ways, Sir Davos.
He's going to King's Landing.
Without her, which will not fly when she finds out.
We've underestimated the Stark boy for too long. As long as he keeps winning battles, they'll keep believing he is king in the north. So how do we stop him?
We've worked through the night, my lord. Perhaps we'd profit from some sleep.
And because you're my cousin, I might even let you wake from that sleep. If your name wasn't Lannister, you'd be scrubbing out pots in the cook's tent. Go!
Damn.
Girl. Where are you from?
Maidenpool.
And what is their sigil? A red salmon. You're a northerner, aren't you? Good.
Uh-oh.
Where are you from?
Barrington, my lord. House Dustin.
And what do they say of Robb Stark in the north?
He's the king. Say it.
Call him the young wolf.
And?
You say he rides into battle on the back of a giant direwolf.
Speak 3 names, and the man will do the rest.
He said the god he serves.
3 lives I will give you. No more, no less.
She took away 3 lives away from death.
I can name anyone.
By saving it.
And you'll kill him.
Give me 3 more.
That man needs a name.
I don't know his name. They call him the Tickler.
That is enough.
That's crazy.
What's up with that?
They are in the north.
Beautiful, isn't it? Gilly'd love it, eh?
There's nothing more sickening than a man in love. One glass for friends. 2 for foes.
And 3 for White Walkers. It's been 1,000 years, but that's the only time they blow the horn 3 times.
Well, if it's been 1,000 years, how do you know?
Well,
I read it in a book.
He's educated.
The substance burns so hot, it melts flesh like tallow.
Huh.
If I could tell you how many crazy old men I've seen pushing carts around army camps, making grand claims about jars full of pig shit.
The jars are put in catapults and flung at the enemy.
How much do you have?
I don't know if you've ever seen a battle, old man, but things can get a bit messy. Because when we're flinging things at Stannis...
The guy said, oh, this man is insulting.
Men run, which means pots falling.
He's about to show them like a fucking cavern of this shit. That's a lot of wildfire.
Dracarys.
He's teaching it burn.
He'll be able to feed himself from now on.
Oh my god.
Oh, cool.
Mother of dragons.
Jesus Christ.
Karth, I welcome you.
Nosferatu?
One bald-headed, blue-lipped man.
That is Nosferatu if I've ever seen him before.
Look closely enough, and you can see yourself in them.
What the fuck?
Often more than once.
There's 2 of them?
Should you grow tired of Saro's baubles and trinkets, it would be an honor to host you at the House of the Undying.
You look like you should be dead. He looks like there's a movie called Gerald's Game. I need you to look up the antagonist of that movie, and you'll know exactly why I just said to look at it. He looks just like him.
The House of the Undying.
It is where the warlocks go to squint at dusty books and drink shade of the evening. It turns their lips blue and their minds soft. They actually believe their parlor tricks are magic.
Well, I saw 2 of them, so I don't know what kind of magic trick that is.
They shall come day and night to see the wonder born into the world again. For dragons are fire made flesh, and fire is power.
We got 2 aliens and a woman in a BDSM mask just in one scene. That was nuts. Do not show me anything else. I might overload.
I only held him that once. As he was dying.
She had a crush, maybe?
He's gone, Brienne.
Well, damn.
You serve nothing and no one by following him into the earth.
God.
But I could serve you, if you would have me. That you will not hold me back from Stannis.
I will not. I shan't. As they say.
When the time comes, I will not hold you back.
He goes, I shan't. I'll be like, what?
I shan't.
We can send 2 orphan boys from Winterstown home with you to help watch over your flock.
We look after him. Thank you, my lord. May the gods bless you and yours.
Stop it.
Yeah, fucking stop.
How can the Lannisters strike so far north? Might be a raiding party led by the Mountain.
Go, Sir Roderick. Take the men you need.
Won't take long, my lord. Southerners don't do well up here.
I like him. Man, he's got leader qualities.
What did you see in your dream?
I dreamt that the sea came to Winterfell. I saw waves crashing against the gates, and the water came flowing over the walls, flooded the castle. Drowned men were floating here.
Some would say he
had
a wet dream.
Oh my fucking god. You fucking asshole. I fucking knew it was gonna be something.
I kid. You see Joe.
Wait, no you don't.
Yes.
Osha. The 3-eyed raven. What do they say about it?
They say all sorts of crazy things north of the wall.
That
What, like...
didn't That didn't answer my question, you bitch. I said, what did they say? They say all sorts of things.
What do you want?
To cross the narrow sea and take back the Iron Throne.
You want to conquer the 7 kingdoms for the Dothraki?
I want them because they're mine by right. The Iron Throne is mine, and I will take it.
She got those crazy bitch eyes right there. It's mine. I'll take it.
The gates of the city, you bled for me. Why?
I will show you why.
What do you want? http://url/.com.
I offer the greatest locksmiths in Karth their weight in gold if they could break into it. I made the same offer to the greatest thieves. The only thing that can open this door...
A dragon.
...is this key.
Oh.
And it can all be mine.
All? Well, let us say half. More than enough to buy horses, ships, armies. Enough to go home.
All
That sounds
I
nice.
have to do
Is marry me.
Oh.
I've already married once for love, but the gods stole her from me.
And now I will marry for booty.
The time is right, Daenerys Targaryen, first of your name. Robert Baratheon is dead.
Now, throw that ass back for a real one, as they say.
You have a good claim, a title, a birthright, but you have something more than that. You may cover it up and deny it, but you have a gentle heart. There are times when I look at you and I still can't believe you're real.
He is talking spicy.
So what would you have me do as my advisor?
These fucking dogs.
Make your own way. Find your own ship. You only need one.
And how do I get this ship?
I'll find it for you. Sound ship with a good captain.
I look forward to meeting him.
He's like, bet.
Say that. Got it. Glip. Got it. Blip. Nope. Don't say nothing to me else. Blip. Not listening. I'm out. She looks emotional. You look like you're about to say something. Holy shit. Gendry's ripped. That's
yeah,
crazy.
he's a blacksmith.
You should stand side face.
The fuck is that supposed to be? He's ripped.
You know how much? Yeah, that they have to.
Oh.
Blacksmiths are usually pretty ripped.
I'm like, Gendry's ripped. Yeah, he works at Subway. That's like what it came to me. I was like, fucking don't care. Ooh, okay.
He did it.
The man always pays his debts. The
He was
man.
given a name, and the name is dead now.
What do they call him? The tickler? What? What
Yeah.
the fuck? The tiddler? He's dead now. That's crazy. That was the end of the episode?
Yeah.
What
So
the fuck, man?
theoretically, she could say any name. Any name she
Because
wants.
he gave her 3 like a genie, right? Like she only used one
Yeah.
out of the 3.
All right, that was Game of Thrones Season 2, Episode 5. If you liked what you were watching, just hit the like button down below. It would really mean a lot. It really helps out. If you want to stay tuned for more and you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification button so you can be notified the next time that we upload a video. If you want to watch our full-length reaction of this, you can check that out on Patreon and link in the description. You can also watch our full-length reactions to the 3 next episodes from now. Let's get into the post-episode commentary. All right, Isaiah. What are your thoughts?
Like we kind of okay. Maybe I'll work backwards. Like you just said, the fact that he did it, he actually took that guy out, and she still has 2 other names that she can give. I'm curious if she's gonna try to give the name of a Lannister or something. That's a harder reach to get. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying he can't do it, but that's a lot different than saying, that guy was inside of Harrenhal. He was there. Like,
Right.
It's
But
not as
he
hard
did
to
say,
reach.
give me 3 names. He didn't
Right.
say, give me 3 names of somebody around here. He said, give
Mhm.
me 3 names.
Right. We finally got to see Jon again. They didn't really, they developed a little bit of that, but like nothing too crazy. I think they're still
Well, now
building
they're
up.
on their way. Now they're on their way to kill like the king of the wildlings.
And it seems like they keep teasing, or they keep bringing up White Walkers and stuff, and it seems like they're kind of building up to it. They keep teasing everything. Now we know that, all right, 3 rings of a horn, of the bell or a horn, whatever, 3 horn, whatever it is. The three of them saying there's a White Walker, and of course, what's his name? Fucking Sam read it in a book, of course. So I mean, they're still building up to that, which is, gives me obvious concern for, okay, are they going to run into some? But then it's like, because that would create a crazy dynamic, because if they run into White Walkers and they go back and they try to tell people, you have this basically kind of forgotten about unit that sits at the wall of prisoners and all these like untrustworthy people, you could argue, trying to tell you that White Walkers exist. And I feel like people in high standing positions will do what they usually do, which is they've been dead for thousands of years. Or 1,000 years. They don't exist. You guys are lying. You guys are just whatever. Go back to the wall and go mind your business and shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Tyrion has discovered wildfire.
And now
at King's
commanded
Landing.
them to make wildfire for him and not his sister, which is insane. They said they had 7,000 some odd jars of that wildfire, which
They have a lot of it.
here's the thing. It's a good thing and a bad thing, right? Because you have the wildfire, which you can launch at Stannis. You have the wildfire that you can launch at Stannis, but like, my first thought is like, man, like if someone set fire to all that wildfire while it's inside,
Where it is?
your bait, it's a nuke. it's like a nuke, dude. Like it's like a nuke. Like you'll melt down everything. Like I imagine. So it's a very powerful item that is in possession, and she clearly doesn't know. The queen clearly doesn't know that Tyrion is talking to this guy about it and commanding him now to make it for him. What is Tyrion's plan now with this wildfire? Why does he want wildfire? Bran is still asserting himself in the leadership role back at
Winterfell.
When I want to say Winterfell, but I didn't want to sound like an idiot. So he's still playing the leadership role. He's showing a lot of king qualities, better king qualities and leadership qualities than Joffrey shows. Basically saying we have to go help these guys because if we can't protect our bannermen, why would they even serve us? Basically, long story short, he's like, it's our job to protect them. Even though it's their job to serve us, we got to be able to be. We have to be a protector of the people. So I like how he's stepping into that role. And
speaking of kingship, what were you gonna say?
No, I'm saying I like how they're making him. He's stepping into that role and asserting himself now. Now it's not just him listening and like looking at counsel, like what's his name, to give him an opinion. It's him. Well, like for him to guide him. It's him being like, no, we're doing this. Like this is what we're doing. He's asserting himself. He's not just letting people decide for him. You were gonna say, speaking of kingship.
Yeah, speaking of kingship, Renly was killed by the shadow monster thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Stannis now has pretty much all of his men. So what do you think's going on there?
Dangerous, because now that's basically double. If their armies were even size, he just doubled his army. We now just confirmed he has double the army now. Arguably, we just confirmed that the Coochie monster can kill. And now, what I'm curious about is how Red Woman, I'm assuming the Red Woman controls it, how she controls it. Does she give it a command and does it? Is she like controlling it? Does she go into like some sort of like trance or something and she's like doing it through the bot? Like we don't know. All we know is that we saw the thing come in, it killed him and disappeared, ran out, gone. So it's going to be interesting. Now Catelyn's on the run, which is also dangerous.
Brienne,
but that's dangerous. She's on the road by herself now. Stannis is probably looking for her, I assume, after he got his banner. I'm assuming he noticed that they're gone. There's no way you didn't notice that Catelyn is gone.
Right.
So
now I will tell you this. How are you? So Stannis is heading to King's Landing. Stannis wants to commit war on King's Landing because he wants the throne. I'm curious if that battle were to ever take place, or even if it weren't ever to take place, what are you more on the side of the Lannisters remaining in power, or are you more on the side of Stannis getting the power?
Out of principle, I'm more on the side of Stannis getting power because he technically has a right to the throne, where Joffrey doesn't. Like he quite literally has no right to the throne. So but it's a moral conundrum because both those characters, like here's okay, so this is where the conundrum is for me, and here's where like it's hard. We've seen all the bad aspects of Joffrey, right? Like we've seen him be basically, he's insane, he's nuts. Stannis, like we've seen his qualities, but not to the extent of Joffrey, to where I would be like, like, oh, he's worse than Joffrey. Like I can't argue that he's worse than Joffrey because we've only seen, we get bits and pieces and good chunks of him. I guess I'd say I would rather see Stannis win. If that war were to take place, I'd want to see, I guess, Stannis take power. However, the thing in the back of my mind is saying that if Stannis gets that power, there's nothing saying the Red Woman won't have the Coochie monster kill Stannis, and now there's so many. It's basically like a three-way war that could occur because you have Robb, who's now he's hunting Tywin like now, I assume, or so if he takes Tywin out, then the next step is to go to King's Landing. So now you could run into a three-way engagement, and like the leaders of Stannis and Robb are way better versed, in my opinion, for war and strategy and stuff versus Joffrey, who's like, he'll just be like, kill them all. Well, it's like, dude, like war is not that simple. So it'd be interesting if a 3-way war like that happened. It'd be very interesting to see.
Yeah, but Tywin is, you could argue, is just as strategic and whatnot in war as Robb and Stannis are.
But if Robb takes out Tywin, then Joffrey's stuck with no one. You have Jaime captured, and if Tywin's captured, you basically have you're losing 2 major leaders, 2 people that are versed in battle and know what to do. So it would create a problem for him for sure. But yeah, I guess I'd stand with Stannis for that.
Okay. All right. Speaking of Tywin, what do you think about the relationship forming between Tywin and Arya?
Like I said in the last episode, it seems like, he's probing. Where are you from? And caught her with a pretty simple question. Where are you from? And she lied, but he got her with what's the banner? Now she happens to know northern banners and lords and all that stuff. So she got away with the second chance to answer it. However, what that just proved to him is that she will lie. So he's now taking everything probably with a grain of salt, which means that he might not even believe her northern answer. He just want to know if you're a northerner. Okay, so you're a northerner. And like I said, I assume to some extent he has to know to some extent what Arya and Sansa and all them had looked like. Like I assume he would have either gotten a description of what the children look like or something to that extent. He could very well just be toying with her and just probing, waiting for her to basically step into a question where he's like, oh, but I thought you said this. Oh, and then expose, I know you're Arya, but I don't know. He doesn't seem like he has ill will. It seems just more like he wants to get he's more important about getting information on Robb and defeating Robb first and foremost. But I don't know, man.
All right, we'll have to see. But with that being said, again, that was Game of Thrones Season 2, Episode 5. Again, if you liked what you watched, hit the like button, subscribe to stay tuned for more, hit the bell to stay notified when we're uploading new videos. If you want to watch our full-length reaction, check it out on Patreon. If you want to catch our full-length reactions of 3 episodes ahead, check that out on Patreon too. And I know, Zay, you have a Twitch that you wanted to mention?
Eminem? Is that you? Yeah, guys, I have a Twitch. It's Defied Zay. It'll be linked down in the description below. Cam and I play on Tuesday nights into early Wednesday morning. We'll find a better way to word that eventually. 12 a.m. Wednesday, technically, 11:59 p.m. Tuesday. Cam and I do playthroughs. I don't know what game we'll be on at this point, but feel free to stop by, come say hi, interact with us. The chat's usually active and everything. And it's a good time, we get some laughs in before we go. And if there is a Marvel series or something premiering, usually we play up until that time. So around 2 a.m., I think is just going to be our standard cutoff time, because that's when we get off, and then, gets us time to get ready for another reaction. But yeah, feel free to stop by, man. I appreciate all the love and support from you guys. I'm going to keep pumping out this content for you. Follow our socials. They should be down in the description below as well. We're going to be posting more on Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff, getting, funny clips and everything. But with that being said, man, thank you guys so much. We appreciate you all.
Yeah, appreciate the love and support. And again, we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?